You have to click the preview down below. Underneath there, it looks like the race. I know it's something. It's something new that YouTube come up with.
Go figure. The guy that won is Taylor Hurst, a world.
That's what caused him to flip.
Lights are off on the pace truck. We are green flag racing once again here in your feature race again.
You guys, I got MaxSpeedTV on the car as well. You guys do a great job broadcasting. I always enjoy going back and watching them. And hi, Mom. I know she's watching right now as well.
Checker flag. Checker flag. Gone. Ready, green, 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 green.
Welcome, race fans, to MaxSpeedTV as we're getting ready to bring you flag-to-flag coverage here of the SSCA Dirty Air Studios Season Thunder round number 3 tonight here at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. I want to welcome in the booth with me my good friend Charles Smith. Welcome, Charles.
Yep, glad to be here. Ready to watch these drivers turn left and right.
Exactly, yep, road course tonight, so left and right hand turns. And also want to thank Michael D'Amico for doing the camera work tonight. Thank you, Michael. We are getting ready for qualifying here, folks. They'll be getting ready for that here shortly. 30 minutes of qualifying here. Doing a little bit differently tonight here with these guys. As you remember, we cover qualifying for this series. They do, regular qualifying like NASCAR does, single car runs. Well, that ain't how NASCAR does it anymore, but you get the picture. But tonight, it's going to be a little different than that. They're not doing the single car runs. They're going to do pack groups, I could say. They're going to have a group of, I think, 11, 11, and 10, depending on how many drivers they have in here. I don't know if they got a full 32 truck field or not. But if they do, it'll be, I think, 11, 11, and 10. And they're going to have 3 of those groups go out at a time. Each driver in the group will only get 2 laps, and once he completes his second lap, that'll be his time that he will start the race with. So we'll get ready here, folks, momentarily, and we'll get your first group here underway. Thank you, folks, for tuning in tonight here to MaxSpeedTV. If it's your first time here, please do hit that like and subscribe button. Also, just a quick note that if you've missed the previous 2 races, we'll just tell you to go back and watch them. They were fun, spectacular races to go back and see. Had a little bit of carnage in them, but these guys are just getting the rust off, and they're getting ready for their full-time season coming up here, as it is preseason Thunder. The first race was Cup cars at Daytona, and last week's race was the Xfinity cars at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And tonight, these guys have got the shoe thrown at them, or I don't know what else to use there, but they've got just everything thrown at them tonight because they're in a new vehicle again, and they're on a road course. So that's really tough to kind of get the rust off in a truck at a road course when you've already driven 2 cars on ovals, and one of them being a 1.5 miles in a super speedway. What do you think some key things we have to look out for tonight here, Charles? Well, I mean, what's some things that you think will, be some key things?
Well, one, they got to stay on the track. And I've been watching practice, and there's one corner that almost everybody's having trouble with. So probably stay on the track.
Yeah, probably turn 6, probably the hairpin turn. That's always a tough corner for these guys here, and we'll have to watch that turn tonight for sure. Yeah, this track isn't very long. I believe it's 2.46 miles, so almost the equivalent of a restrictor plate track of Daytona or a track like Pocono. It's just a little under 2.5, but they say they're doing laps about 1:20. So this track, as I add another note here, this track will not have full course cautions tonight, as iRacing deems road courses to not have full course cautions, but it is at admin's discretion that they can throw a full course caution. So they said that they are only going to have full course cautions for the stage breaks, because yes, they will have stage racing tonight in this race. The stages will consist of the first 10 laps of stage 1. Stage 2 will be the second part of the 15 laps, and then after that they're going to finish out the rest of the race with 20 laps to go under green flag conditions without any more stage breaks. Looks like we do have some activity on the track right now. We've got Russ Coe in the 420 truck here. He's got a lap time in, but it, as of right now, isn't his main time. But when he comes back around the track here, he'll get that time that will give him his qualifying position, and we'll see what he can do here.
I think the first car that will get an actual time will be Robert McFarland in 00.
Yes.
Another thing with stage racing, there's going to strategy. It's going to be all strategy.
It is, yeah. Especially,
I've always said that the stage racing was meant for the road courses.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, in real life racing, though, folks, they have full course cautions on road courses and NASCARs. We watch, Robert McFarland there off the racetrack. Let's see, he can regroup here and get back going. But anyway, I think Charles is right about that, folks. You know, with saying that the stage racing was meant for road courses. It just it throws everything at you. And another thing too is that with iRacing not having full force cautions on road courses like real life racing events, that's going to throw another curveball at these guys.
Yeah, oh yeah.
So far, we got Russ Coe as your pole sitter here with a 123.718. Ross Caddo is back here in second with a 124.236. So we see him rolling off the track here now. We've got Judd Danielson coming in back here. He hasn't come back around for his second lap yet. So we'll see what happens here. It looks like he's got the 45 truck there of Sean Kalist behind him, in front of him here, excuse me. And we'll see what Sean can do here. As we said, folks, they do have group qualifying here, sort of group qualifying. They still are acting like it is single truck runs or single car runs, as the drivers only get 2 laps each, but they are out here amongst one another, and they have 3 packs of that tonight.
Judd Danielson goes into second, and Mike Donahue goes into first.
Yep, Mike Donahue first quickest right now with a 123.156. A lot of drivers have to qualify yet, though, so there is still potential for him to be knocked down and somebody else to take. But we got Mark McFadden. His, you can kind of consider it his hometown track, although he does live on the west coast of Canada. But since this track is in Canada, you can consider it a hometown track for him here on iRacing. So Mark McFadden right now sitting third quickest. So we'll see what he can bring home win tonight for Canada. Hillary Queen has a lap time in now. Hillary is 5th quickest. Ross Cato was dropped down to 6th quickest. And Sean Kalis comes on the board now with the 7th quickest lap time here. I believe the next guy to roll off to go start his run will be Ken Richardson. Not seeing anyone else on the track taking the qualifying time here.
Looks like Sean Kalis runs up wide a bit.
Yep, he sure does. Seen a lot of that tonight here, Charles, and I don't think, qualifying, we've seen it in practice, and I don't think qualifying is just going to be it. I think we might see a few more cases of that during the race. This is a rip.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was going to say, it's qualifying, it's not too bad to start in the back. I mean, if you're going to qualify, you might as well go for it. If you go off, you go off.
Exactly. Yeah. Couldn't say it better myself. But yeah, that's exactly the best point to put it. But I really think that, we're going to, this is a real tough track for these guys. And as I said, they're still, this is their preseason. They've had, I think, a month off since their last season, maybe 2, because I do believe they follow the NASCAR schedule. So, I mean, when you take that into context, these guys have been off for 4 to 5 weeks with no racing at all. And when they come back after that, then they can tend to get a little rusty, and they're knocking it off. And also, in an aspect of matter of speaking, driving different cars each week in preseason can also throw curveballs at them, because they'll be like, well, Gen 6 car at Daytona, that's nothing. This is anybody's game. Daytona's an easy drivable track. You just keep the car floored and you have fun with it. You race in the pack. You never know when that big one's going to happen. And this is an easy race. When you come to a track with the Xfinity cars in Atlanta, that right there is a game changer, in a matter of speaking, because for one, the Xfinity car is a real tough car to drive, and two, Atlanta is a real tough track to drive because of its characteristics built into the racing surface, as old as it is, and the way these finely tuned race cars are tuned nowadays, and the way Goodyear makes the tires, with all that being put into perspective, then you don't, that's a curveball thrown at you and a real tough challenge. And then when you come after a race like that, you've been to an easy race, then you've been to a race that'll really work you. Now you're at a race that's going to work you, and you're driving another new machine, and you're on another new track. You're on a road course, and you're just like, well, what do I do to prepare myself for this race now? So, yeah, that's just real tough for these guys out here tonight, and a lot of them will, be okay, and we're going to see, I think, some great racing. But as I said, I still think we're going to see a few guys possibly hit those rough spots in the racetrack, we could call them, and maybe just get their tires off in the grass a little bit.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looks like all this round of drivers are coming in. I think they're getting ready to start the next round of drivers.
Yes, I believe so. Yep, those drivers, they've a few of them that were supposed to have been in the round. I don't think they went to take their times. We got Robert McFarland, Donald Stewart, Jeff Martin, and Jeremy Crandall. Those guys were in that pack, but they didn't put a time in. So now we're going to see these next guys go out here, and we got Vernon Margheim. He's off the track already, off pit road here, and he's back on track now. But we'll see what kind of lap time he can put down here for us.
Yeah, we've also got William Locklear and Josh Bonwell on track.
Yeah, no, that's a driver to watch out for tonight, folks, is Josh Bonwell. Josh Bonwell was your winner at Atlanta last week here at SSCA, and totally different car, totally different track, but I think he might be able to, be a contestant in this race tonight and go for another win.
Oh yeah, definitely. He's already shown that he's a good driver and he can get it done.
Yep.
And Vernon Markheim's coming around to take the green flag and start his time.
Yep, he's going through turn. Yeah, he's going through turn 1 now, coming through turn 2. Sorry about that, folks. Thought there for a minute I had a little bit of a camera malfunction when I switched, and it looked like it went to replay, but no, I was fine. So far, right now, your pole sitter is Mark Donahue from the first group of drivers, but we'll see if the second group can improve their times and possibly get him off of the pole time there. Your second place driver currently is Judd Danielson, and your third place sitter right now is fellow Canadian Mark McFadden.
And Vernon Markheim in 33 goes to 6th place.
Yeah, that's a real fast time for him so far. Oh, and we do have a new pole sitter. Josh Bonwell in the 56 truck takes over the pole from Mike Donahue.
And William Locklear in the 4, he comes in at 9th.
Yes, 9th quickest for William right now. And we have a new driver here in 2nd position. I hope I'm saying his name right. We got Mark Clewell.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah. Hopefully we're saying that correctly.
Kevy Fetty jumps into the 4th position in the number 94 car. And Ken Richardson in the 10 car comes in at 11th so far. I do think we had 2 cars improve on their second lap. I do believe that was Vernon Markheim and William Locklear. I do believe they improved.
No, I don't think so, because I thought William was in 9th. Now it's showing him in 10th quickest.
Yeah, but I think 2 people qualified, and it just...
Gotcha.
He didn't move up position, he just better this time.
Now he's down to 11th, so... yeah, William falling back here a little bit. We'll see who can come in. We got Kevin Fetty here. He come in 6th quickest in the 94 Chevrolet. We do have another guy in this group here. He's just starting his run now, Jared Campbell. We'll see what Gerald can do here.
He's had some offs, so he hasn't had any time actually count.
Yeah, that's unfortunate there for Gerald with having that issue, but hopefully he can, get back on track here and get a time in here. All right, looks like your last group of drivers are going to be Ray Richer, Ethan Moore, Gary Sexton, Gabriel Wood, Ryan Hill, Daniel Eberhardt, and Dylan Jones. Those will be the final drivers to go out and try to put a qualifying time in. Unless some of these other guys down on the bottom get another shot to go out that haven't been out, but they could just be some of the drivers not willing to take a qualifying time and want to start towards the rear.
Right. Basically, they're hoping to see the carnage and not be the carnage.
Exactly. Here comes Gerald Campbell around the last corner, coming across start finish line. We'll see if he gets a lap time in here this time. And yeah, he's 11th quickest. So good job for Gerald to kind of battle back from those mishaps there that he had coming on his initial start. And he'll get 11th quickest here. And we'll see who's up next for qualifying here. I believe it's Ray Richer, but we could have somebody else go out in front of him here because I did see that with the last group. The guy that was supposed to go out went out a couple trucks before or after. I mean, he was supposed to. So we'll see what Ray does here. He comes out next.
Yeah, it looks like Ethan Moore will be heading off on track first.
Yep, Ethan Moore did come out on track first. Ray Richer will come out behind him. So we'll see these two guys get ready to put their qualifying time laps in here. We've also got Gary Sexton on the racetrack as well. Gabriel Wood is out too, along with Ryan Hill, Daniel Eberhardt, and Dylan Jones. So all these guys are on track. The one we'll watch first here will be the 23 car of Ethan Moore. Or truck, I should say.
He's coming around to get the green flag in his first lap.
Ooh, he's sliding a little bit coming into turn one. Whew, man, he held on to that truck, so good job, Ethan. That's another turn to kind of watch tonight. I've also noticed, Charles, that a few of these guys have been getting kind of loose here coming into three, just overpowering their torque on the rear tires there, driving hard into that turn one. That can get them loose.
Yeah, turn two, I'm seeing turn two is a trouble spot too. It's long, sweeping, and downhill, and you can lose it real fast there.
Yes, you can. And I think the part tonight that's going to be a double jeopardy part of the track is right here where we see Ethan at right now. These two corners here, this is 5 and 6. This dreaded hairpin turn of 6 that he just come out of right there. That is a good passing zone, but it's also a zone to make mistakes. So that's going to be something we have to watch tonight. We can see a lot of drivers make mistakes there, but also maybe see some good passes.
Here, Ethan comes around for his first lap and see what he gets. Moves in third.
Quickest. Yeah, great job for Ethan there, getting the third quickest here.
I think he might be one guy to improve. You saw earlier, since he did get loose in turn one, he didn't this time. He drove it good through there. He might improve this lap.
He possibly could, yes. Dylan Jones will come in 17th quickest, and Ray Richer comes in 5th quickest.
Looks like Gary Sexton comes in 4th with a 122.743.
Yep, and I think that could be another improved time as well. Next, we'll see what Gabriel Wood can do here in the 41 truck.
Ryan A. Hill moves to 1st.
Yes, he does. Wow. Ryan Hill will take the pole position away from Josh Bonwell with a qualifying time of 1:21.312. And Daniel Eberhardt will come in second place now. Gabriel Wood, though, still hasn't taken a time. He's coming around this time here, so we'll see what he can get. We do have
his first lap he went off, so it didn't count. So the second lap,
okay.
I don't think he's went off, so he should be good.
And he will be third quickest.
Yeah, almost virtual tie for second.
Yeah, so right now it looks like your pole sitter will be Ryan Hill, folks. We'll see here if any of these guys at the bottom will come out, but I don't believe they will. But we're getting ready to get you down for your grid here and get this race underway. Let qualifying wrap up here, and we'll be ready to go. I think this will be a very challenging race for these guys tonight, but it'll also be a very good race for us here at the booth to watch, and for everybody watching the race tonight here, tuning into MaxSpeedTV. It's going to be just a great show, and we can't wait to call this one. And 45 laps here tonight. First stage, 10 laps. Second stage, 15. Final stage, 20. And then we'll crown 2 stage winners and the overall winner of the race tonight. We'll interview the top 3 finishers, and we'll get you set up for your grid here momentarily.
And Dylan C. Jones moving to second.
Yes, he does. Did indeed improve his lap time, so that's good to see. That'll put Gabriel Wood down to 4th. Just 2 minutes left here in qualifying. We do have 3 Canadian drivers in here for Canadian Tire Motorsports Park tonight, and those drivers are Ken Richardson, Mark McFadden, and Mike Donahue. So we'll be watching those 3 guys tonight to see if they can maybe possibly get the victory for Canada. Just 30 seconds left here in qualifying, and we'll be getting you guys ready for your starting lineup.
Checker flag. flash.
All right, folks, qualifying is over, and here comes your SSCA Dirty Air Studios preseason Thunder starting lineup. Starting on the pole position, congratulations to Ryan Hill with a qualifying time of 1:21.312. He'll be starting from the pole position today. Dylan Jones will start in second. Daniel Eberhardt will start third. Gabriel Wood will start in fourth. Josh Blomwell will start fifth. That is last week's winner in the Xfinity race. Gary Sexton will start in sixth. Ray Richer in seventh. Mark Clewell, I hope I'm saying his name right, will start in eighth. Ethan Moore will start ninth, and Vernon Margheim will round out the top 10. Mike Donahue will start in 11th place. Ken Richardson will start 12th. Kevin Fetty will start in 13th. Judd Danielson will start 14th. Mark McFadden will start in 15th. Russ Coe will start 16th. Ellery Queen will start in 17th. Jared Campbell will start 18th. William Locklear will start in 19th. And Ross Cato will start in 20th. Sean Kalist will start in 21st. Donald Stewart 22nd. Andrew Cardinal will start in 25th. Jeff Martin will start 23rd. Oh, that messed up there. What happened there? Why did that do that? Excuse me. Jeff Martin will start in 23rd. Jeremy, no. Why is iRacing doing that? Hang on.
My race tracker just crashed.
Yeah, my iRacing messed up here. Sorry about that, folks. I'll get this figured out here in a minute. Yeah, we do have Donald Stewart starting in. After that last guy got the qualifying time in there, Sean Kalist, 21st. It messed up here. Donald Stewart is 22nd. And then we've got Jeff Martin, 23rd. Robert McFarland in 24th. Andrew Cardinal in 25th. And Jeremy Crandall rounds out your field in 26th. Sorry about that, folks. iRacing had a malfunction there, and I don't know what happened, but I got it situated, and we're good to go. So that was your starting lineup, folks. Pole sitter Ryan Hill, he was your winner back at Daytona, and he got the whole shebang at Daytona. He won stage 1, stage 2, and the final stage, and got the whole race win. So we'll see what Ryan Hill can do here tonight, starting on the pole position here at Mosport. Remember, folks, we do have stage racing in this race tonight, but there are no full course cautions. They will only throw the caution for the stage, and they have one quick fix tonight since it is a road course. So if they do get some damage, they do have a reprieve here and be able to get back out on the raceway. Alrighty, pace car pulls into pit road. And there's the green flag. We're underway here for the Dirty Air Studios SSCA preseason Thunder here at Mosport. This is round 3 for their preseason Thunder here, and we are green. 45 laps tonight. First stage will be 10 laps. It'll be a rather quick one. We're already getting single file here, and it's not even halfway through the first lap.
So far, everybody's kept it on track, though. That's a good start. Oh, we have a spinner. The 6. Oh.
Ooh, yeah. But yeah, you're right. Keeping it on track will be key here tonight at this race course, and so far, so good.
I think they also collected the 48 of Mark McFadden.
Yeah, I believe you're right.
They all go back and going, though. They're all going now.
Yep, Mark McFadden does have a tad bit of damage here at the back of that 48 truck, though. You can see right in the middle of that truck, it has a dent, and it looks like on the left front there's a little bit of a dent as well. So Mark McFadden already got some damage here tonight, but I don't think that much will really affect the performance of that truck on a road course as much as they have to slow down for these corners, especially those two tight hairpin corners. And that's where I also mentioned, folks, watch out for that place tonight. That's going to be where you might see some mistakes, mishaps, and also maybe some great passing. As they come around to complete lap number 1, we've got a battle here at the start-finish line against Ryan Hill and Dylan Jones. Ooh, Dylan was getting on that rumble strip right there. Got a little bit of a wheel hop. He's okay now. He's back in line here in second place, and he's got the number 90 of Daniel Eberhardt here right on his bumper now. Daniel's looking to get in on the action up here, and he says, I want to get up here and lead this race. He's looking pretty strong right now. Man, they're battling again. Here goes Ryan Hill and Dylan Jones at it again.
They're side by side again.
Coming underneath the Continental Tire Bridge here. Ooh, man, Dylan Jones gets a little loose right there, bobbles, but he will get around Ryan Hill coming into turns 5 and 6 here. Ooh, and it looks like the 90 truck there of Daniel Eberhardt will get around Ryan Hill as well, and Ryan will go back to third.
He's making a comeback, though.
Yes, he is.
He's going to run.
Yeah, he's getting a great run up this hill here on this back straightaway.
I don't know if it's going to be enough, though.
I don't think so. They're getting ready to come up with the turn here. He's going to have to start braking. Ooh. Nope, it wasn't enough. 90 truck did prevail on that one, and we'll get back out in second position here. Daniel Eberhardt. We got Josh Bodwell here. He was your pole sitter there for a little bit qualifying, and he was last week's winner at Atlanta in the Xfinity cars. He's running fourth right now. Got his work cut out for him a little bit. Oh, and he loses it and hits the wall. Oh, but everybody done a great job to steer clear, and he did a great job to steer clear everyone else. So, whew. Wow, that's a tough break for Josh Bodwell. That's going to put some heavy damage on that 56 truck now after he hit that inside wall blocking pit lane from the racetrack, and he lost a lot of positions on that one.
Yeah, he hit hard. It could have been a lot worse, though.
Yeah, remember, folks, there is no full course cautions for accidents here tonight, so we'll try our best to go back and take a look at what happened to these race truck drivers out here this evening. All right, right now, back up front, we've got Dylan Jones in the lead in the 16 Chevrolet, and we've got Daniel Eberhardt in the 90 Chevrolet right behind him, and Ryan Hill in the 55 Chevy behind Daniel. And we've also got Gabriel Wood back here in the 41 Chevrolet, and Ray Richer in fifth in the 44 Chevrolet. So your top 5, all Chevys. Back to the 23 truck in 6th. That's Ethan Moore. He's the first Toyota in the field here, the highest, I should say.
Yeah, I think that damage is hurting Josh a lot more than we expected. He is really struggling going down the straight up the backstretch here.
Yeah, he really is. Yeah, he's back in 12th position right now and just losing ground lap after, sector after sector here, I should say, because they haven't really come around and complete the lap yet.
We got one car on pit road with William Locklear in the 4 truck.
Yep, William Locklear on pit road, and it looks like Josh Bodwell's bringing his truck to pit road as well.
Yep, he did finally make it back.
Don't know what happened to William Locklear, though, but I do see he does have some damage on that number 4 truck sitting there, so I think he might be getting that damage assessed. They do have one quick fix, but I don't think he wants to use it this early.
We got a battle for second again.
Yes, we do. Daniel Eberhardt and Ryan Hill. And so far, since this race has started, Ryan Hill's been battling with everybody. He had a little bit of a bobble there. It looks like Gabriel Wood might be able to close the gap up on him a tad bit there, but he's going to get that 55 truck back under control. Oh, bobbled again coming out of turn 6.
Meanwhile, Dylan C. Jones is just checking out on him.
Yes, he is. Dylan is checking out on these guys. He now has a change there, Ronnie. I was going to say it was
about a second lead.
Yeah, about a second. Yeah, it was 0.8, but it's about a second now. So just amazing that he's been able to come out this far and be ahead of these guys. Yeah, at the line it was still a 0.8. No. It was a 1.5 second lead almost. It was 1.4. So, wow, yeah, he's just putting the ground on these guys and getting far out front quick. And we're only 5 laps in. But when we come back around the line here, we'll have 5 laps to go, and then we'll have our first stage break, and stage 1 will be completed.
I do believe the second place and third place battling is what caused him to get out, because now they're not battling and it seems to have evened out. He's not running away as much as he was.
Exactly, yeah, but that's just the product of racing. When you get somebody out front and you got 2 trucks or 2 cars, whichever you're driving behind you battling, those 2 guys battling are going to slow down because they're taking all their momentum trying to get around each other. That's going to allow that driver in front to pull ahead. But when they quit battling, they'll start to work together in draft, wise, and be able to maybe start to reel back in the guy in the front.
We just had a big crash. It looked like Mark McFadden was involved again in another crash.
Oh, no.
It looks like the number of 32 of Ellery Queen was trying to get back on track.
Go back and take a look at this. Oh, it looks like the 32 truck was already off the racetrack, and they were setting on the racing surface, trying to get the truck back off of the racing line. And then when they come back around, they clipped Mark McFadden's 48 truck and sent him into the tire barrier. Oh, no, he missed the tire barrier. It looked like he hit it from that angle there, but I went back and re-looked at that. He barely just missed that tire barrier. They sent him towards it. So just a little bit of damage added to the 48 truck, but not a lot. So I think right now he'll be okay. Right now, Mark McFadden is running in the 18th position. No, excuse me, he's 21st. And he is coming to pit road. Back up front, though, here on the race leader, he now has pulled out to a 1.8, almost 2 seconds ahead of Daniel Eberhardt in second place. Dylan Jones here in truck number 16.
Looks like Ellery Queen has made its way back to the pit road in the 32 truck.
Yep, Ellery is back on pit road, and we do have one retiree as of right now, and that is William Locklear. Took his truck behind the wall. We did have two drivers that did not start the race, Andrew Cardinal and Jeremy Crandall. Those two drivers did not start. So 24 trucks started the race. Right now, one truck is out. And it looks like one truck is going a lap down, which is Ellery Queen. So it looks like we have 22 trucks on the lead lap, one truck that is sitting on pit road, and one truck out.
Got a battle brewing for 5th place.
Yes, we do. Ray Richard and Ethan
4th
Moore.
place.
Yeah, that is 4th as well. But wow, I'm seeing Gabriel, he's off the pace here. Those guys have passed him already. So yeah, those two guys move up position, and Gabriel goes back 2 positions. So
I think Gabriel had off.
I think he did, yeah. So Ray Richard will move into 4th place, and Ethan Moore move into 5th. And Gabriel Wood will go back to 6th. Mark Clewell back here in 7th position. Mike Donahue in 8th. Ken Richardson in 9th, and Vernon Margheim rounds out your top 10.
Ethan Moore just made a good move on Ray Richard.
Yes, he did. So Ethan Moore moves up to 4th place now. These guys have their work cut out for them if they want to catch up to Ryan Hill here running in 3rd place. But Ryan's also got his work cut out if he wants to catch back up to Daniel Eberhardt, because Daniel's pulled away from Ryan now. And it looks like Daniel has actually reeled in Dylan, because Dylan Jones was almost 2 seconds ahead of Daniel. And right now, currently, he is only 1.1 seconds ahead. So he's reeled him in big time, and he's looking to get up here and start leading this race before the first stage ends, because when they come around this time by, it'll be 2 laps to go for stage 1. a lot of battles going on around the track, though, Charles. A lot of these guys are spread out. Oh, we got the 10 truck of Ken Richardson. I just saw that right there. He started sliding, but nice save from Ken Richardson there in the 10 truck.
Yeah, and 2 cars behind him catching. They're looking to make a battle.
Yeah, they are. Vernon Margheim and Mike Donahue here looking to battle it up here, but it looks like Mike will start to pull back away from Vernon there a little bit. See if Vernon can catch him there in the 33 truck. Both of these guys, though, are trying to catch up to Ken Richardson there in the 10 truck, but that little bobble he had there coming down the hill, that helped him a little bit. Let's take a look way back in the field here now. Josh Bonwell. We've seen him there coming off the final turn and spun the truck out and sadly hit that inside wall that blocks pit road from the racing surface. He started in 5th place tonight, and from that incident right now, he finds himself mired back in 20th position.
And we got 3 of our top 10 guys hitting pit road just before the stage cut off.
Yes, sir.
Looks like it's 23 of Ethan Moore, the 41 of Gabriel Wood, and the 65 of Mark Clewell.
Yes, Gabriel Wood, Ethan Moore, and Mark Clewell on pit road before the stage end here, so we'll see if this strategy and game plan will help them out.
Oh, and tough luck for Ethan Moore. He could not get into his pit box.
No, he couldn't. I seen that. He had to back up. That's a tough break. We got another truck coming in now. Looks like Gary Sexton.
Yeah, it's Gary
it
Sexton.
is. So he'll come in before the stage break now. Oh, looks like Gary having some trouble getting in his pit stall, too. Oh, he had to back up and reposition that truck. Now he's got to pull back forward and reposition it. Ouch. Costly time having to do that right there. And he's pulling away now. It doesn't even look like they've done any service on the truck.
Oh, and the 6 and Gerald Campbell is spun around. Looks like yeah, he's going to try to get back on track.
And here comes the green checkered flag, we could say. And Dylan Jones will be your stage 1 winner. So congratulations to Dylan Jones.
I do believe they're going to keep going until, I think, the first 10, and that's when they'll throw the caution, when the first 10 cars pass the line.
Yes.
Caution somewhere.
And the
Caution.
caution flag is now. So stage 1 is over. Your winner is Dylan C. Jones. So congratulations to Dylan Jones for winning stage 1 here in the 16 Chevrolet. We'll let him get his pit stop cycle done through here during this caution break, and we'll get a word in with him here.
And now the strategy begins for all those that pitted. And let's see who pits during this yellow.
Yes, sir. Yeah, those guys that pitted right before that stage break, they don't have to pit now, so they will probably take the lead here possibly. So we'll see how this strategy plays out for those guys who are waiting to pit during the stage here under caution, and the guys that come in before the stage was called.
I'm not really sure what the distances they can go on fuel. So you might even see some cars not pit. I'm not too sure how far they can go.
Yeah, well, this is a 2.46 mile facility here, and they do have an 80% fuel load, so it's not a full fuel load here tonight.
Okay, yeah, so, I don't know. Sometimes it's better to pit under green than under yellow.
It is, yes. It is,
I mean,
yes.
you're not going to go a lap down. If you're good and you can keep a steady pace and not go off, it's not bad to pit under green.
No, it isn't. Because it just takes so much time for those guys to get back around to you. So, I mean, road course racing brings awesome amounts of strategy into play in racing, just due to that one fact that, because if you're on an oval, you don't have much time. You have to get into the pits as fast as you can, get out, because those guys are coming right back around and they got a potential to lap you. At a road course, these drivers are having to slow down for corners, and especially this corner right here the leader's going into right now, turn 6. That is a tough corner, and they got to slow down really, really hard for it. So by the time they're turning into these corners, slowing down, speeding back up, that's giving your pit crew enough time to change the tires and do whatever adjustments you needed them to do, and you're long gone before they even come back around the start-finish line.
And plus, you already know there's going to be one more caution, so
Exactly.
it doesn't hurt.
Nope. Ooh, a little fake job there from the leader, Dylan Jones. It looks like most of these top drivers will be following him into pit lane. All right, we'll ride along here with Dylan C. Jones on his pit stop and watch his crew at work. But here in iRacing, you don't really see the pit crew come over the wall on the watch tab. So we'll just watch his pit stop here, and then once he leaves pit road, we'll get a word in with him.
Gabriel Wood will take over the lead.
Yes, sir. Gabriel Wood does take over the lead. He's one of those guys that did come down before the stage break, so we'll. It looks like that Dylan Jones will not win the race off pit road. No, Ryan Hill does. So Dylan Jones will not come off pit road first.
Yeah, Ray Richard also got past him.
Yeah, he'll be mired back in traffic here a little bit. Well, let's get a word in with Dylan C. Jones here. Dylan Jones, you got a copy?
I sure do.
Hey, congratulations, man. You are our Stage 1 winner tonight. Tell us about how it feels to win Stage 1 and what your game plan is going forward here. It looks like you'll be mired back in traffic a little bit after the pit stop.
Oh, it feels great to. I think this is my first stage win all preseason here, but we got a little bit of work to do. The pit crew fell on their face, I guess. I don't know what happened, but that was not a good pit stop.
Yeah, it looked from our point of view, it looked like you had a little bit of trouble there at the pit crew. So somebody's not getting a race this time. So
No.
But you know, what was your expectations coming into tonight's race? You know, this is preseason. You guys are just getting ready for your, you know, actual season. But, you know, with running the different trucks, cars, and tracks, what was your game plan coming into tonight's race?
Keep it on the track, but no. Just go out here and run my race. I actually put in a little bit of practice. I had to get Everhart there to show me around this track. I've only ran it maybe 2 or 3 times probably, and I can't even remember the last time I was here. But I had to put in some time with Everhart and learn the ropes around here, and I guess I'm putting them to school a little bit right now.
Exactly. You had a strong start to this race tonight, and that puts you in the position to collect that first stage win. So, Dylan, congratulations on your first stage win. Go try for the second one and the full race tonight, and just, you know, best of luck to you, and hopefully we'll talk to you later on.
That's the plan. Thanks.
All right, folks, there you heard from your Stage 1 winner, Dylan C. Jones. We'll see if he can be able to get Stage 2 win as well. But whoever that may be that gets that win, we'll talk to them as well. So we're getting ready for the restart here, folks. The lights are out on the pace car. The double file back up. We just have a few turns for them to go through here, and we'll be back under green flag conditions shortly.
I'd also like to mention that the 78 of Donald Stewart crashed trying to catch back up to the field.
Ooh, that's not good.
Looks like it just broke loose on him.
Ouch. Yeah, and he took his truck behind the wall, and so did Ellery Queen. Ellery Queen has taken their truck behind the wall as well, so it looks like we got 3 retirees out of this race so far. Looks like Sean Kalist is coming back to pit road, and Mark McFadden still trying to catch up to the tail end of the field. He's coming around to pit road here too. We'll see if he maybe dives back in here. And nope, he'll stay out and try to catch up to the rear of the field here. So we'll get ready to go back green as they're coming through the back straightaway here. And I only have a few more turns left.
It looks like Sean Kalis had an issue too. I don't know what, but he did go back to the pits.
All right, Charles, get them going.
All right, and the pace card
Ready,
drops
green,
down
green,
a green flag. Back underway here at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park.
And we got Gabriel Wood here diving in hard to turn one here, trying to hold off the 65 truck there of Mark Clewell. But it looks like these guys, Mark's got some action here. We got truck off, 2 trucks off.
2 trucks, yeah, we got third. There's 3 trucks
There's
off.
3 trucks off, wow.
There's another wreck. There's something else going on too. I don't know. There's someone else really slow.
Yeah, Mark Clewell, Ethan Moore. Wow, those are 2 of the trucks that went off there. Some other trucks are slow, don't really know what happened there. Gary Sexton getting involved just because these guys are trying to get back on the racetrack, and he's around these guys now. Wow, that was just nuts right there. I wasn't expecting that to happen. That just kind of caught us off guard. Wow, that's not amazing, but wow, that kind of lost for words at how that really happened right there. I mean, But looks like everybody's back going now, and we're good. Gabriel Wood is your leader. And he does have Ryan Hill running him down along with Dylan Jones behind him, trying to get around him as well. So Gabriel Wood will try to keep the lead here. I believe he will come around and lead this lap. Those guys are still too far back to...
Big crash in the back with Robert McFarlane involved. The 420 of Russ Coe.
Let's take a look at this. Riding along here at the 420 of Russ Coe to see what happened. Oh, Robert McFarlane's truck just lost it under braking for that corner. He clipped the wall. Ow, that was a hard hit. He come flying back on the racetrack and collected the 420. Ow, oh, then Robert went for a ride. His truck flipped after that contact. Whew, wow. Robert McFarlane will have heavy damage on that 00 truck now. And he's still on track, and he's still trucking around through here, but we'll see how his race will play out throughout the rest of this night with that much damage on the truck after it flipped multiple times.
Yeah, 23 of Ethan Moore, he's got some major damage in the front end after that incident.
Yeah, running off the track and getting into that incident really hurt his momentum here and gave him some unneeded damage that he really didn't need. He had a really strong race truck tonight. It looked like they're in that first stage, and now it looks like that strong race truck might be having some issues.
Back up front, Dylan C. Jones has made his way past Ryan A. Hill.
Yes, he has. Yeah, Dylan Jones and Ryan Hill. These are 2 guys to watch out for here tonight, folks. Also, don't forget the 90 truck of Daniel Eberhardt. These 3, Ryan, Dylan, and Daniel, they all are going at it, and they have been since the start of the race, and they're not done yet.
Yeah, they're trying to race each other and run down Gabriel Wood at the same time.
Yeah, this is just amazing at how these guys are racing right now.
They are bringing the gap down, though.
They are. And you can kind of see they backed off a little bit here. They're not really racing too much right now because they know they need to quit doing that if they want to catch up to Gabriel.
Yeah, exactly. The more they race each other, the more he'll just run away.
Exactly. Yeah, we just talked about that right before the first stage there ended because we saw that already where those guys were going at it here with Dylan Jones and Ryan, and that was Daniel. That was Daniel and Ryan was battling it out, and that was allowing Dylan to pull away from him, and he got the stage win because of that. So if these guys start battling up now, they'll just allow Gabriel to pull away, and he might become the stage 2 winner if they keep battling up like that. It looks like Daniel Eberhardt has lost the pack a little bit here. He's kind of lost a few car lengths off of Ryan Hill here. But he's still keeping it strong here, trying to stay up with these guys. go back and take a look here at Josh Bonwell. Josh Bonwell does have his damage repaired from that incident he had on lap 2 coming out of the last corner, but he is still currently right now running in the 11th position. He's trying to get the pass here on the 76 truck. I believe that is a lap down. No, he's not lap down. That will be for position. So Josh Bonwell will pass Ross Cato and move into 10th. Just ahead of him here is Mark Clewell. Josh will try to get around him here next. But I believe Mark still has a bit of damage on that 65 truck, and it looks like Josh's damage has been repaired. So, it's something bobble there from Josh. That'll get him back a little bit now off of the pace here from Mark Clewell's truck, but he'll try to battle back from that and get back going. All right, let's go up the field a little bit here, up a ways ahead of these guys. Gary Sexton has gotten around to Ethan Moore, and yeah, just as you said there, Charles, that damage that Ethan has from those 2 incidents he got in on this restart here from the stage, looks like it's really hurting his truck now, because he was up there contending with those front runners there in the top 5, and now he's outside the top 5 here.
Back up front, Dylan C. Jones, he is right on the bumper of the 41 of Gabriel Wood.
Yeah, and they got some lap traffic right here, too. They're trying to get around and not get in the way of there. That's the 45 truck of Sean Kalist, but they will all make it around him without any issues. But that did set them back a little bit.
Oh, the 90 of Daniel Eberhardt that's a major crash.
Yeah, see that. Oh, man, he was having such a great run, too. And he's in the tire barrier, but he is getting back on the racetrack now. Let's kind of go back here and take a look and see what happened.
He doesn't seem to have too much damage, so it's not that bad, but he will lose a lot of ground.
Yeah, he had just made it around the 45 truck there of Sean Kalist, and then it looks like he just lost it on his own. Sean gave him some help there. I couldn't see with that camera angle. Let's take a look at this again and actually see what happened here. It looks like he just lost the truck on his own.
Yeah, he did get in the grass, and I think that's what started it going.
It was, yeah, he clipped that grass just a little bit, and that's what got him sent off the track. But no, he doesn't have a lot of damage from this. If he can battle back from this, when we get the next stage end here, if he can get good pit stop strategy and maybe get some track position through the caution, I think he'll be right back up there racing with those front runners.
Yeah, he fell back, to only 7th, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, he only fell back to 7th, so that's not too bad at all.
And knowing there's going to be another caution, you can't let it, stay in your mind too much. You just got to go.
Exactly, yeah.
Keep it on track.
But right here, he can get another position right now because he is right behind Gary Sexton, right on his bumper. So if he can hit his marks correctly and get around Gary, that could be another position to notch him up back towards the front. Let's go back in the field a little ways to 12th position, the 17 truck of Judd Danielson. Really haven't talked about Judd much tonight so far in this race here, but he's had a few good starts to the preseason here. He had an excellent outing at Daytona, and he had an okay outing last week there at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And right now he sits in 12th position here in the truck race here at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park tonight. We'll be looking for him after this second stage to be going up there and trying to race with these guys in the top 10. Back up front, your race leader, Gabriel Wood, has some company coming up to him right now. Looks like Dylan Jones and Ryan Hill are starting to close that gap even more.
Yeah, they're there. They could make the move at any moment.
Yes, they can.
Oh, it looks like, he saved it.
Wow, nice save there by Gabriel Wood. That little bobble's going to get Dylan Jones right up to his back bumper even more now. And we've got Ryan Hill coming to the outside here of Dylan Jones. They're battling for position. It looks like Ryan's going to back off and say, nope, I can't do it right now. Have to wait for another time to try to get around him. That wasn't the right time to do it. We'll see what happens up here. Remember, these two corners right here are great passing opportunity corners. We've seen it in the trucks before. We'll see if maybe Ryan will try it here. Nope, he'll stay at bay for right now.
Ooh, I thought he was going to get in the back of Woods there. But
I thought he was. Yeah, it looked like he was. It looked like Jones was going to get in the back of Wood, but wow, he did a remarkable job just keeping that out of him. Oh man, they're getting close again here. We'll see what's going to happen going into turn one here. And Dylan Jones is just showing that he does have a powerhouse truck here tonight, and he does have a fast truck. But all three of these guys up front right now have fast trucks. And Daniel Eberhardt has a fast truck too, but just kind of an unfortunate mishap there a few laps ago. But I think if this next stage end can play his way, he can get back up here and start racing with these guys.
Well, Gabriel got loose again. They got another run on him. He's looking underneath them.
Wow, but I tell you one thing, Charles, Gabriel is just doing so well at getting that truck back under control and at the same time holding these guys off.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of when he gets a little wide, he's able to still keep a lot of momentum. Enough anyways.
Yeah. I figured I would have seen one of these guys try to make a pass right there in turn 6 by now, but they're keeping it, pretty easy right there, not wanting to go too crazy right now, and that's a good thing.
I'm just waiting for a bump and run.
That's happened in that corner before, yeah, so we're waiting to see if that might happen here tonight too. Oh, here comes Dylan Jones looking to pass Wood again on the outside, on the inside here, I think that'd be. Oh, and Wood off the racetrack. Oh, Gabriel Wood goes off the racetrack. Dylan Jones will take the lead, and Ryan Hill will move into second. Wood back to third.
He kept it off the wall, so that's a good thing. So he's going to still get third. Stick to third.
He's still in contention here. That didn't knock him out of contention, so that's good to see that he did keep that truck under control. But I mean, wow, he's just been driving that truck loosely ever since he's been up.
Huge crash back here in fifth, Mike Donahue.
Oh, let's go back and take a look. Yeah, he's blocking the track. Oh, the 23 truck. Oh, man, big crash. They just come in front of the 65 truck. Ouch. Ooh. Let's go back and take a look at this. What happened?
Yeah, we got a parking lot in the front stretch here.
We do right now, yeah. It's a big, huge parking lot. All right, we're right along Mark Donahue here. Looks like Mark Donahue had a little bit of a brake check problem there. It looked like he hit the brakes a little more intended than he wanted to, and the 23 truck was unaware of how hard he was going to brake coming out of the corner there. I don't know why he braked coming out of the corner, but it looks like what happened. The 23 truck spun, and then he tried to spin the truck back around, and then when the 23 truck tried to come back on track, Mark Donahue started moving his truck forward. They collided again and then collected the 65 truck because they blocked the track and the 65 had nowhere to go. And then the 76 truck of Ross Cato also had nowhere to go. And the 65 truck there of Mark Clewell just at the wrong place, wrong time, tough break, and now he has engine damage because of this.
Yeah, there's a few cars out there with engine damage.
And he was just an innocent bystander that just had nowhere absolutely to go. And now we've also got Mike Donahue with engine damage as well. So we got two smokers out here. Looks like they're spraying for bugs. Wow, that's just bizarre. I've never seen anything like that before here at this racetrack. That was just crazy. But definitely Mike Donahue and Clewell will be coming into pit road here.
Yeah, we still got a battle up front between Dylan C. Jones and Ryan A. Hill.
Yes, we do. Back up front here, folks. We're looking at Dylan Jones and Ryan Hill here. These guys are still going at it. As I said, since the race start, these guys have been racing back and forth with one another, and they're making it a great race right now.
Oh, Dylan's losing it. Oh, he saved it. Oh, no.
Oh. Wow, that was crazy ride right there for Dylan C. Jones. He thought he had it saved and about didn't, and about did again, about didn't, but he kept it off of the wall and kept it out of Ryan Hill. But that will allow Ryan to pass him, and now Ryan Hill takes the lead. All right, coming around the final 2 corners here. This will be the end of stage 2.
Caution somewhere. Caution.
And your stage 2 winner will be Ryan Hill in the 55 truck. Well, congratulations to Ryan Hill, your stage 2 winner. We'll get him down here momentarily, and once they get through their pit stop cycles, and we'll get a word in with him.
Yeah, there's a lot of drivers out there I think just could not wait for that caution to come out. And here come the leaders making their pit stops under this caution.
Yes, sir. Once Ryan Hill completes his, we'll get a word in with him here.
Looks like Gary Sexton will stay out.
Yep, Gary Sexton will indeed stay out. It looks like Dylan Jones and Daniel Eberhardt will beat Ryan Hill off of pit road.
Yeah, Ryan had a bad pit stop there.
Yeah, he did. Well, let's get a word in with Ryan here. Ryan Hill, you got a copy?
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. You are our stage 2 winner, so congratulations on that. And you weren't able to race last week there in the Xfinity race at Atlanta, but you did take the whole race, both stages in the race at Daytona a couple weeks ago. But tell us how it is coming into tonight's race and being our stage 2 winner.
Last week room filled up within 30 seconds of it going up, so I didn't get a chance to race last week. This week, you know, I love racing the trucks. I love road courses. I love this combination. But yeah, you know, I remember last year I actually raced against a John Hunter Nemechek right before his win here last year. So I practiced with him a lot. So I like to think that his real life skills help rub off on me here.
Well, hey, that's great. Well, tell us about your race there with Dylan Jones and Gabriel Wood and Daniel Eberhardt there. That looked like some great racing.
Yeah, it was fun. I don't know what happened to Daniel there at the end, but I know me, Dylan, and Gabriel were doing, God, I don't even know. Both of them were sideways at one point. We all thought we were going to die going down in the hill. It was a lot of fun. I mean, I'd respect those two guys as drivers. I know how they race, so it's just a lot of fun racing with these guys that know what they're doing.
Yeah, it was just hard just hard driving for you guys and just a great race, and it's fun for us to watch and fun for the guys tuning in tonight to watch this race here, MaxSpeedTV. But Ryan, congratulations on your Stage 2 win. Good luck in the rest of the race, and we'll talk to you later on.
All right, thank you. Y'all have a good one. Hope everybody enjoys finishing this race.
All right, folks, there you heard from your Stage 2 winner, Ryan Hill, there in the 55 truck. We're going to get ready to get these guys back underway as the lights on the pace car are out and they're double filing back up. Gary Sexton will lead these guys to the green flag this time by after Stage 2. We don't have any more stage breaks, no more cautions. We're going to finish this race out to the end. 45 laps. We'll complete it. All right, pace car heads back to pit road. Instantly, there's the green flag. We're back underway here for the SSCA Dirty Air Studios Preseason Thunder, round number 3 here at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park. Gary Sexton with a good restart here going into turn 1, but he's got some strong company behind him here. Oh, off the track a little bit goes Dylan C. Jones, but he reprieves from that. But the 90 of Daniel Everhart will get around him, but he will hold 55 of Ryan Hill at bay for now. We're back green here, folks. That was the last stage break. We will run green flag conditions now all the way to the finish of this race at lap 45.
Yeah, look at Daniel there. He was out of it earlier. He wrecked. He's back in second.
Exactly, yeah. Just dedication and hard work will put you right back in it. And that's exactly what Daniel did.
Daniel's making a move.
Ooh. Gary moves over on a little bit, trying to block. We'll see if Daniel can get it here, though. Gary looks like he's got a strong truck up here now.
Yeah, Daniel bobbled a little bit. Oh, looks like Gabriel's off a little bit, but he gets it back on track.
Go back in the field here a little ways and check in on Vernon Markheim. Vernon Markheim back here in the 33 truck. He started in 10th position. Like, wow, look at this battle he's got going on here with the 17 of Judd Danielson. We see the 23 truck back here of Ethan Moore. Remember that, folks, he got into an incident, had a lot of damage on that truck, but if you look at the front of that truck now, that damage is all gone. He used that quick fix and got it repaired, so he's back in the hunt now, and we'll see if he can get back up in the top 10. Give you a little bit of a history rundown here of what's going on tonight in the race. We do have 3 drivers who have taken their trucks behind the wall. That's Donald Stewart, Ellery Queen, and William Locklear. They are no longer on the racing track. They took their trucks behind the wall. But we do have Robert McFarland sitting in 21st position. He is 1 lap down. And Sean Kalist is in 20th, 1 lap down. The last truck on the lead lap is Mark Clewell in 19th. Do a rundown through your top 10 here real quick. We got Gary Sexton as your race leader right now. Daniel Eberhardt is in 2nd. Dylan C. Jones is in 3rd. Ryan A. Hill in 4th. Ray Richer is in 5th. Gabriel Wood is in 6th place. Gabriel had a great run going there. We'll see if he can be able to get back up to the front here and start racing with these guys. Josh Bodwell, he had a little bit of a bobble there at the beginning of the race and got some damage on that 56 truck. And it's just kind of hurt him now a little bit. He's got some more damage on the truck now. He's been in another incident here. I do see some damage toward the back of the truck now there on the back right side of the truck. He's running in 7th position. Mike Donahue got into that incident there that caused the parking lot there on the racetrack before we ended stage 2. He's running in 8th place. Ken Richardson running in 9th. And Jared Campbell round out your top 10.
I hate to bring it up, but we just had a crash in the leaders. Daniel Eberhardt was involved.
I see that, yeah, and he is on pit road now, and he does take his truck behind the wall. Oh, no, tough break. What happened here?
Looks like Gary Sexton got a little loose, and Daniel tried to figure out where to go, and he got loose as well and wrecked.
Oh, we're looking at that. Gary got loose coming off the final corner, coming down the straightaway. Daniel Eberhardt miscorrected that. He looked like he tried to miss Gary, but when he did, he got loose. Comes back across the racetrack sideways and collects the 55 of Ryan Hill. So now Ryan Hill is back in 4th position here, with 5th position, excuse me, with some damage. So that also means Gabriel Wood got around Ryan as well. So man, Ryan had such a great run going. He was your stage 2 winner, and now he's got heavy damage on the 55 truck. Ouch. Tough break for these guys, but Dylan Jones is still up here, and Gary Sexton is still leading this race. We got Ray Richer now. He's in the highest position he's been in all night, 3rd place.
Yep, looks like Ryan Hill is going to take his car to pit road.
Yeah, that's the best bet for him to do right now. Get that damage assessed and see what he can do. Hopefully he still has his quick fix and he can get back on this racetrack and start racing again.
We've got a good battle brewing between Ethan Moore and Mike Donahue right now.
Yes, we do.
I think that's for 6th place.
It's for 6th place, yeah. Mike, Ethan got a little wiggly right there.
He managed to keep it going, though.
Yes, he did. Yeah, so Ethan will get around Mike Donahue and move into 6th position. Mike will go back to 7th, and now we've got Ross Cato back here. Heavy damage on the front end of that 76 truck. You got a little bobble right there coming out of the turn 6 there, the hairpin. But he's looking to try to get around these guys now, but I don't know if that damage is going to be holding him back too much or not. Then behind him, we've got the 33 truck of Vernon Margheim.
Also, I think Ryan Hill pitted and didn't have his that repair check marked. He had to come back in and fix it.
Ouch, that's a bummer if that's the case. It looks like he's got it fixed now, though. There's some more damage on that truck, but that's going to set him back a long ways here. He's back to the last truck on the lead lap in 15th position. And although it looks like we've had Mark McFadden take his truck behind the wall, so tough break for Mark. We also have Mark Cleawell setting on pit road. He is now 1 lap down. And Judd Danielson is setting on pit road.
Yeah, Judd's 2 laps down.
Yeah. Sean Kalist will get around these guys. And he'll become the first truck 1 lap down. Back up front, your race leader Gary Sexton here in the 13 truck. He has a half a second lead over Dylan Jones.
Yeah, he's doing a good job of keeping Dylan at bay here.
Yes, he is.
Oh, Sexton. Gary Sexton ran off the track.
Yeah. Oh, and Dylan Jones is sliding. Wow, what a save. And Gary's coming back on him and takes the lead. Wow. What an amazing, fortunate of events that was there for those two. Gary ran off the track. Dylan Jones started to lose the truck. And when Dylan Jones started to lose the truck, Gary already had his truck back under control, and that allowed him to repass him. Wow, some amazing racing going on up front right now here at Mosport tonight for the SSCA Dirty Air Studios preseason Thunder here at the trucks at Mosport. Wow, these guys are just battling hard. Oh, Dylan Jones gets a little wobbly there coming off of the last turn. Wow, man, these guys are driving these trucks hard tonight.
That's also allowed Ray Richer in 3rd place to catch up to him.
Take a look back here in 4th place, Gabriel Wood. Gabriel led some laps here tonight, and he's trying his best to work his way back up here and try to get to these guys. But I do see that he has passed Ray Richer now for 3rd place. So Ray's back to fourth now, and Gabriel will be in third, and he's starting to run down Dylan Jones. So Gabriel's looking to get back up here and start racing with these guys. Ethan Moore's back up here too a little bit. He's off the pace from fourth place, but if he can keep working at it, I think he can catch back up to these guys.
And just as you said that, he went off a little bit.
Yes, he did. Wow, I'm just watching Dylan Jones' truck here, though. Every corner he comes off of, wobble and boggle, and wow, he's just got a handful with that truck right now.
Yeah, he's running hard. The laps are winding down. Dylan keeps looking. He just can't find a place to make a good run, to make a clean pass.
No, he can't.
Meanwhile, Gabriel is catching him. He's about to be around the back of Dylan's bumper.
Yeah. These guys are just battling hard up here. And, well, just look at this. You know, you've seen guys tonight battle back from incidents, and right now Gabriel Wood's doing the same thing, and it's just amazing these guys are able to attest to that and battle back and just have a great run to get back up here to start racing with these guys. We'll see what Gabriel can do here. We're coming down. We're coming around here to 6 laps to go this time by.
Oh, there Dylan goes. He's making the pass. I think Gary's bobbled a little bit off the exit of that corner.
Yeah, Gary did.
Allowed Gabriel by 2.
Yeah, Gary had a little bit of a bobble there coming off of the corner, and wow, just tough feet there. He led some laps. Now he's had an issue, and he's going to drop back to 3rd place. Gabriel got around him as well, but Dylan Jones back to the lead. Yeah, right now the good battle's up front here, folks. I'm kind of looking through the back of the field here, and I'm just seeing everybody back here is really spread out. There's not a lot of battles back here going on. Poor Ryan Hill. He was your pole sitter tonight, and after the misfortunate events that he's had, he finds himself the last truck on the lead lap.
Oh no!
Oh,
Jones clipped the glass. He lost a little bit, but
yeah, he clipped that grass again. He loses it, and Gabriel Wood will get back into the lead, and Gary Sexton will get into 2nd. That also allowed Ray Richer to catch up here a little bit to Dylan Jones.
Dylan make an entrance. We know Dylan's fast. and we know he's going to try to make the move. There he goes. He's making the move on Gary Sexton right now. Oh, kind of squeezes him a little bit. And Dylan Jones goes back to second.
Yeah. Looks like we've had another retiree tonight. Jeff Martin will take his truck behind the wall.
Oh, Gabriel ran a little wide, not allowing Dylan to get right up to his bumper. Now he's making the move. He pulled off to the left.
Yes, sir.
And he wisely backed off. He knew he wouldn't be able to make that pass there, so he just backed off and let's try again, different corner.
I do see these guys are starting to come up on some lap traffic here. Oh, that lap traffic is off the track too. That's the 17 truck there of Judd Danielson. He's off the raceway here, but he's going to stay off the raceway as these leaders are coming around through here. Wow, Gabriel Wood and Dylan Jones racing it up again here. Gary Sexton has fallen off the pace here a little bit, and Ray Richer is trying to get around him now as he's starting to close up the gap here on Gary. Quite a ways back here to Ken Richardson in 5th place. He's got Ethan Moore all over him here trying to get around him. We'll see what Ethan can do here. Then it's a long ways back to 7th place. Ross Cato still got a lot of heavy damage on that 76 truck there. Mike Donahue is in 8th place. Jared Campbell in 9th. And Vernon Margheim rounds out your top 10. Well, technically, no, excuse me, that's Josh Bombwell. Josh Bombwell just got around Vernon Margheim there when I switched on to them. So Josh Bombwell is rounding out your top 10 now with Vernon Margheim starting to lose some ground on Josh.
And we just come around and took the white flag.
Yes, sir. White flag. Last lap here at Canadian Tire Motorsports Park tonight here
White
for the
flag,
SSCA
nice, sir.
Dirty Air Studios Preseason Thunder, round number 3.
Boom, Gary Sexton's off track, and that's going to allow Ray Richard to pass him for third.
Yes, it will. He will do so. I don't see Gary. He's still kind of, yeah, Gary is still having some issues here. It looks like a lap down truck there of Robert McFarland will get around him too. So, tough break there for Gary. But we're looking at the battle back up front here with Gabriel Wood and Dylan C. Jones here. They're coming around. Ooh, Dylan with a little bit of a bobble coming out of the hairpin there. We'll see what they can do going down the back straightaway here, going up the hill, coming in the last couple final turns. We know that that final turn there is also a good passing spot too. We'll see what happens when you get around through here.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to be able to get it done. He's not close enough.
Oh, bobble from Gabriel Wood there a little bit. Wow.
Checker flag.
2 more corners.
Yep. Gabriel Wood doing all he's got. Oh, Dylan Jones getting loose.
Sideways.
He's third tracking it through that last corner, and your winner is going to be Gabriel Wood. So congratulations to the 41 truck here of Gabriel Wood. Dylan C. Jones will come in second. Ray Richard in third. Here in a few minutes, folks, we'll let these guys come across the line and get settled down here, and we'll get a word in with the top 3 finishers.
Checker flag.
Ray Richard, you got a copy?
Yes, I do.
Well, Ray, tell us about that run you had out there tonight. You'll get a third place finish out of this tonight. How was the track conditions out there and everything?
First and foremost, it got wicked slick towards the end. I mean, we went 10 and 12 laps on the tires before, but I saved one set at the end in case there was a wreck or anything happened. But regardless, I'll tell you what, very slick all the way around, like driving basically on ice, all 4 tires. So you just had to kind of dance around it. But I'll tell you what, Gary Sexton, heck of a run. I got to give him kudos. That last turn, I really wished he held on to it for third place. But I got to say one more thing. Today's my birthday. I'm 44 years old. I took the 44 to a podium finish. Guys, this was phenomenal tonight. What a fun race.
Well, happy birthday to you. And what a better way to celebrate it than get a podium finish here with these guys at SSCA and do it in the trucks on a road course at Mosport.
Appreciate it, fellas. That was a blast. I'll tell you what, congratulations to Gabriel Wood for that top finish. I'll tell you, he went past me about 10 laps to go. I kind of let him bike because he was faster than me, but man, I was just hoping he wouldn't catch me. But regardless, congratulations, Gabe, for the win.
Well, Ray, we've talked to a lot of drivers in these past 2 races so far in preseason here, and we've talked to the 2 stage winners tonight. But what from racing with these guys over here doing the preseason stuff, where do you feel that it helps you the most going into the new season, running these different tracks and car and truck combinations?
Well, it's a lot different because obviously everything handles a little bit different. Track conditions obviously vary, especially when you use the dynamic weather. And everything we've run so far, the setups have been very good. Gary's done a great job with that. The tracks themselves have been slick, one right after another, which actually, in the long run, a lot of guys will complain, but it makes for great racing. Like tonight, look at the front too. I had a ringside seat for these guys, and these trucks, I mean, they handle pretty heavy. But on the same note, look at the finish. The finish was great. I mean, these guys were running side by side for quite a while. And I mean, I actually, if I could get up there, I just couldn't keep with them as much as I wanted. I was kind of hoping they'd dump each other, to be honest with you. But different tracks, different cars, handled differently. You get to learn what these guys can and can't do. Road courses, obviously, super speedways, etc. But either way, it's a mixture of everything, which I think for the season is going to make for some really great racing.
I think it will too. Well, Ray, congratulations on your third place finish tonight, and happy birthday to you. Do you have anybody you'd like to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate?
Oh, absolutely. Pro Auto Service, Mike Smith there in Whitesboro, New York. Really appreciate the support. Phantom Racing Chassis down in Salisbury, North Carolina. Amsoil, SuperoilCentral.com. That would be my guys there out of Buffalo. And boy, I'll tell you, all in all, actually where I work, Cook Brothers Heavy Truck Parts out of the Northeast. We got 9 stores from New York all the way down to PA. Need any Mac or heavy truck parts, give me a call. Great evening, guys. Thank you very, very much.
All right, and thank you, Ray, for chatting with us here, and congratulations on your third place finish. Good luck next week.
Thank you.
Dylan Jones, you got a copy?
Oh, we do.
Well, Dylan, you were our Stage 1 winner, but it looks like Ryan Hill beat you to the Stage 2 win, and looks like you'll come in second overall. Tell us about your racing out there tonight. And wow, you had some amazing racing tonight out there with Ryan Hill and Gabriel Wood, Gary Sexton, and there's a lot of guys. Tell us about it.
Yeah, this was an amazing race. That was one of the most fun I've had in a while. My arms are hurting. We were wheeling it out there, all of us. Daniel was out there. He had some bad luck, and Hill got caught up with him. And me and Gary there, he had a little bit older tires there at the end, and I was saving through the mid part of the run, but it allowed Gabe to catch up to us there. He kind of snuck up on us, and we made a little mistake. He got out in front of us, and I thought we could get him back, but I just couldn't find the right spot, and I thought we'd have a chance to maybe drive it down on there in the last couple of corners, but we really screwed that up.
Yeah, well, you said one thing. Your arms are tired. I tell you, it really looked like you were just manhandling the steering on that truck tonight and just going to town with it. I tell you, and a lot of guys were, having some, tight, loose issues all throughout the night. Kind of tell us, with that being said, what was some trouble parts on the track for you there?
Getting into that long swooping corner, obviously the first one, the car was really sketchy on entry for me. It would start to get in a little four-wheel drift on a lot of entries to a lot of the corners, and that's when you'd start drifting the corner, but the car had enough grip. It was kind of fun because you could save it. I mean, so you could really drive it around there.
Yeah. Well, you got your first stage win tonight, but you couldn't sadly come back to get that overall win. That was Gabriel Wood. But getting your first stage win tonight, you've had opportunities at Daytona and Atlanta throughout these past two, races here this week, previous weeks. But tell us, getting this stage win tonight, what it means going forward in these final two preseason races that you have coming up in Pocono and Bristol.
Yeah, definitely good to get a stage win and get some bonus points there. But we want to get that W yet. We haven't got it. We got a couple more races to go here, and that's the goal. We got to get out there and win one of these things.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, with that being said, tell us how you think you will fare next Wednesday at Pocono in the Xfinity cars.
I'm feeling pretty good. A lot better than I did tonight. Pocono is a really good track of mine. I love it. I'm pretty decent in the Xfinity car, so everyone better put in some practice.
All right, Dylan. Well, congratulations on your second place finish tonight here at Canadian Tire. You have anybody you'd like to give thanks or shout out to before you go celebrate?
Yeah, give a big thanks to MaxSpeed for putting this all on, SSCA for putting this great league on, Daniel for teaching me how to drive this track out there at the beginning of the week, and Dave Washington's taking a little break right now, so hopefully he comes back soon and helps us out.
Awesome. All right, Dylan. Well, once again, congratulations on your finish, and good luck next week at Pocono.
Yep, thanks.
All right, we now have our winner in the booth with us here, Gabriel Wood. Do you have a copy?
Yeah!
Hey, you know what? That was the best way to come in and celebrate your win. So, Gabriel, tell us about that amazing racing you had out there tonight with Dylan Jones, Gary Sexton, just everybody, Daniel Eberhardt, and Ryan Hill, man. It looks like all of you guys are up there having a blast.
Oh, my God. If I could pick one race to win, man, this would be it. That was some amazing racing. I could not congratulate Dylan enough for racing me clean there. He drove a great race. Fortunate, he had that mistake there at the end, allowed me to get by. But, man, you guys don't know this, but I've been Mr. Second Place for the past year running these daggum trucks. And finally, I know it doesn't count, it's only preseason, but I'll take it. It's a win. But
Hey, exactly.
coming, I had the lead. I used the pit strategy to take that lead, and then I lost it. I couldn't get into my pit stall. It's a really small, tolerance to get into your pit box, and I missed it. I dropped down to like 7th, and I thought my race was over with.
Yeah, you did an amazing job to battle back from that, and just tell us what was going through your mind to when you actually did battle back and get back up to the front.
I was wondering how I made up 7 seconds on Dylan Jones, Ryan Hill. Because I spent the first part of the race. I started second, or was it third? Started fourth. Excuse me. Started fourth, and I was able to keep up with him. But after about 5 laps, the car just fell off. It fell off the face of the earth. And I used the pit strategy to catch back up. Well, I expected nothing from it. But then when I restarted and I had the 10 laps to kind of sit up front and kind of learn a little bit of a line, I was able to get the gearing right, and where to shift and get a little bit better of a line. I was able to hold off Jones, and, I spent the entire time, the final few laps of that run, I was like, do I pit and do the same thing and take the lead again? But I knew that the tires were going to be the biggest deal. We were going to run 15 laps to the end. So I knew I need tires at the end, so I just pitted with them. And fortunately, it sent me back to 7th. I thought my race was over with, until about 10 laps to go when I started catching them. And even then, I thought I had just a shot at 3rd catching Ray, but it turned out to be... I'm glad I stayed in. I'm glad I just kept pushing the final 15 laps.
Yeah, well, you didn't get the stage 1 or stage 2 win, but you got the one that counts the most, the final race, and you won the whole thing. So just an amazing race out there by you tonight. You had an awesome, deal with pit strategy and, just battling back from that incident that you had that got you mired back in traffic, and you did an amazing job. You wheeled the truck a little bit. We talked to Dylan. He said he had some issues where he said his arms were sore, and it looked like a lot of drivers out there were just really, digging in tonight to try to get those trucks to straighten up and turn. But with that being said, was there any trouble spots for you out there tonight on the track? Any corners?
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the corner. As you're entering the first corner, and then you exit, past the pit road exit. You know what I'm talking about? The second corner, that long sweeping left-hander right as you get into the middle of the course. Shifting down from 3rd to 2nd through that corner, there was my braking point. I didn't really have one. It was just as I crested the top of the hill, I'd start braking, and I'd really max out the rev limiter trying to get it to not jump, match the revs up. And sometimes, that's how I ended up losing the lead, I think. Or no, yeah. Either way, I lost a lot of positions. I lost a lot of time early in the race, and I almost lost the lead there with about 5 laps to go. I just kept it in 3rd. I just let the thing slide and let the RPMs take over. So, yeah, that was really the only trouble spot. Well, the only other trouble spot is probably my armpits because I'm sweating up a storm right now. So,
Hey,
I need to take a shower.
That just shows that you were a dedicated race car driver tonight and you got the job done. So, wow, Gabriel, well, congratulations on your win here tonight. Would you like to give thanks or shout to anybody before you go celebrate?
Well, I don't have any teammates. I'd like to. I'm doing a little charity thing right now with the Double H Ranch. I want to shout them out. I didn't have time to paint a car for them, but I'm doing all the race winnings that I win from a couple months ago till the end of this year. I'm donating half, or depending on how much I end up winning, half or more to the Double H Ranch. I've already donated $30 already in 2018, so I'm hoping to get maybe $100 to maybe $200. If I can hit 200, that'd be great. And I encourage anybody, if you got some spare cash lying around, donate to the Double H Ranch, because those guys, it's part of the Victory Junction Gang Camp family. It's founded by Paul Newman. It helps a lot of mentally disabled kids. It's up in upstate New York. They got a couple camps. but they sponsor us in the ARCA Racing Series, so I want to give a shout out to them. You know, they're not paying me to do this. They're not. I just want to do it, you know, to help them out. I also want to thank Claritin Clear because I hadn't blinked in about an hour and a half, so I'm probably going to need that.
Well.
Oh, also, I'd like to shout out Robert McFarland because he's been trying for years to get a win, and I finally brought home a win in his number. He took my 00. I took the 41 to victory lane. Take that, Robert.
Well, Gabriel, couldn't have said it better myself. But once again, congratulations on your win here tonight, and go celebrate. Before we go, though, what do you think you'll have for the guys next week in the Xfinity cars at Pocono?
I have confidence in these guys. They raced really well up in the top 10. Pocono, I don't know. It's been a trouble spot for this series, but with the new admins, the new admin core, the new ownership, and a lot of talented guys up front, I expect a good race. I got a league race on Wednesday, a different one that ends in a couple weeks, so I'll be able to be back for the Cup Series. They won't let me run trucks, so I won't be able to be around for that Xfinity race, but the Cup race. Or excuse me, no, the Xfinity race at Pocono, I'll probably end up watching a replay of it to see how it goes. But looking forward to 2018 after this.
Awesome. All right, Gabriel, well, congratulations on your win here tonight. Go celebrate, and good luck in your season efforts in the Gen 6 series once the season starts.
Woo!
All right, folks. Just before we start running down the points here, we'll just, kind of point out a few things that's going to be happening here in regards to next week. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. Thank you for tuning in. If it's your first time here, please do hit that like and subscribe button for MaxSpeedTV. If you want to tune in for next week's race, we hope you do. We hope you enjoy tonight's race. They will be at Pocono in the Xfinity cars next Wednesday right here on MaxSpeedTV, same time. And that should be a fun one. Let's get you through your finishing order, and we'll get out of here. All right, Gabriel Wood will come home your winner tonight, so congratulations to Gabriel. Dylan Jones will come home in second. Awesome battle all night long with him. Ray Richer will come home in third. Gary Sexton will finish in fourth. Ethan Moore will finish fifth. Ken Richardson will finish in sixth. Ross Cato will finish in seventh. Mike Donahue will finish in eighth. Jared Campbell will finish ninth. And Josh Baum will round out the top 10. Vernon Margheim will finish in 11th place. Russ Coe will finish in 12th. Kevin Fetty will finish in 13th. And Ryan Hill, tough break for him. He had such a strong run going and had that incident there. He messed up in pit road or something. Had to come back around and get his quick fix. He'll finish the first truck. The last truck on the lead lap. He was your pole sitter. Sean Kalist will finish first truck one lap down in 15th position. Robert McFarland will finish in 16th. Judd Danielson will finish in 17th. Jeff Martin in 18th. Mark Clewell will finish in 19th. Mark McFadden will finish in 20th. Daniel Eberhardt, another one with a strong run tonight, but just had an unfortunate event, and he will finish in 21st position. Donald Stewart will finish in 22nd. Ellery Queen will finish in 23rd, and William Locklear will round out your field, finishing in the 24th position. Andrew Cardinal and Jeremy Crandall did not start this race. Well, folks, thank you for tuning in tonight here for the SSCA Dirty Air Studios Preseason Thunder round number 3. We hope you'll join us next week for the Xfinity cars at Pocono here for SSCA. Until then, folks, good night.